It's difficult to meet someone who is unfamiliar with a plant like dill. It was once given as a bouquet by knights to their ladies, and ancient poets lauded it in their works. The modern world is a different place. Although it is no longer used as a fragrance, dill is still quite popular as a spice for several cuisines. Every person, whether they live in the city or the country, will enjoy cooking with dill. No one will be able to resist its flavor, which is both aromatic and fresh. We'll talk about the benefits and drawbacks of dill for the body in this video. Please watch the movie through to the end to discover more about dill-based therapeutic recipes. I also want to emphasize that 81% of viewers watch our channel without subscribing. Therefore, I invite those who are watching but are not subscribers to show their support for the team's efforts by subscribing and clicking the bell. Make the subscribe button read "You are subscribed" instead of "subscribe." Please accept my gratitude and enjoy the show. Dill is a Mediterranean native plant that belongs to the umbrella family. The dill plant initially arrived in Russia in the 16th century and today is found all over the world. Not unsurprising, given that dill grows without any problems. The plant is unassuming and may even flourish in a container on your apartment's balcony. Dill is often consumed frequently in the summer when it ripens in rural beds, but it may also be used to produce foods for the winter. Although dill may be salted, doing so depletes it of many of its benefits. Dill may also be dried, which preserves its flavor, look, and practical qualities. Dill that has been collected and dried properly may be kept on hand all year. Dill's beneficial traits: this plant has a lot of beneficial ingredients that our bodies require. For instance, dill contains significant amounts of potassium and iron, both of which are essential for healthy blood circulation and cardiovascular system operation. These qualities make dill a popular ingredient in many medications. It is important for those who have hypertension since it also lowers excessive blood pressure. Dill's essential oils promote bile separation, which enhances fat digestion and breakdown as well as absorption in the gut. The herb also has antibacterial qualities, making it helpful for inflammation in the bowels or stomach. It also aids in the body's removal of poisons and toxic chemicals. This characteristic aids in easing the progression of toxicosis in expectant mothers. Abdominal discomfort and cramps can be relieved with dill. Bloating and other uncomfortable symptoms are eliminated. The herb has a mild diuretic effect, making it useful for bladder irritation when you need to hasten urine outflow. Dill increases metabolic rate while also supplying the body with necessary vitamins and minerals. It facilitates stress management, normalizes sleep, and enhances sleep. Women who are nursing are recommended to ingest crushed dill seeds to increase milk supply. Their beneficial qualities will benefit both the infant and the mother's body. Dill normalizes women's hormonal backgrounds, which reduces menstrual discomfort and mood fluctuations associated with PMS or menopause. The plant's tonic effect, which boosts masculine strength and endurance, is beneficial for males. Dill can be helpful for a variety of different ailments. It promotes eye health and enhances vision, strengthens the immune system and aids in the fight against cold viruses, improves digestion and aids in the battle against constipation and hemorrhoids, and supports eye health and enhances eye health, cleanses the body, gets rid of allergies, and hastens wound and abrasion healing, encourages phlegm expectoration while producing a dry cough. Dill-based dishes for edema or drunkenness. Dill removes toxins and toxic elements from the body while also acting as a diuretic to reduce swelling. Take 1 tablespoon of crushed dill seeds and mix them with 200 milliliters of hot water to make a handy recipe. Permit to persist for 30 minutes. After that, drain the mixture and chug 1.3 glasses of the resultant decoction with meals. You may also use normal dill in place of the seeds. 1 teaspoon of the herbs must be consumed, along with the liquid. Such a treatment reduces edema tenderly and gently without endangering your health. Prepare this decoction to relieve constipation and stomach pains. 400 milliliters of water should be mixed with 30 drops of dill oil and 2 tablespoons of liquid honey. After meals, consume 100 to 150 milliliters of the mixture after properly stirring it. A gut waiter. The recipe below might help you get rid of this unpleasant sensation. Mix 1 glass of boiling water with half a teaspoon of dill seeds and let stand for 30 minutes. After that, drain the mixture and sip the resultant beverage 3 times each day. A spoonful of the brew should be diluted in a glass of water before administering it on newborns, who can also use it as a therapeutic treatment for gastrointestinal discomfort. Pancreatitis. Such a treatment aids in reducing pancreatitis-related pain and inflammation. Combine 1 tablespoon of each of the following ingredients: dill seeds, may stigmas, street John's wort, dandelion, and celandine. After that, pour 1 liter of boiling water over the herbs and simmer for around 10 minutes on low heat. You should drain the decoction when it has cooled, then consume it many times each day. You may also make an infusion. All you need is 1 glass of boiling water, 1 teaspoon of dill seeds, and 30 minutes to let them steep. After that, filter the beverage and sip it before meals. In the gallbladder with gallstones. 2 teaspoons of dill seeds combined with half a liter of boiling water should be boiled over low heat for 10 minutes to dissolve tiny gallstones in the gallbladder. The liquid should then be strained and allowed to cool. For 10 to 14 days, consume the resultant decoction before meals. Worms. Use 1 teaspoon of the cumin and dill seeds together in equal parts before meals for a week to fight intestinal parasites. Bladder stone illness. 3 teaspoons of finely chopped dill and 300 milliliters of hot water should be combined to prevent the formation of kidney stones. The mixture should then be allowed to steep for 30 to 40 minutes before being strained and diluted with cold water. Consume 100 milliliters on a regular basis many times each day. Constipation and meteorology. The next cure will be more effective if stomach bloating is eliminated and the peristalsis of the intestines is returned to normal. 300 milliliters of boiling water, 1 tablespoon of powdered dill seeds, and allow it steep for 30 minutes. Drink the resultant decoction in the morning and evening before meals after the contents have been strained. Prostatitis. It is sufficient to take 1 teaspoon of dill seeds that have been crushed before a meal and to wash it down with water to treat prostate irritation. You might make a different remedy to increase the cure's power. You must combine 2 teaspoons of dill seeds with 2 liters of boiling water to make valerian tea. The treatment must be strained through gauze and taken with 2 teaspoons of water before a meal after it has persisted for 1 to 2 hours. In cystitis, urethritis, and other urinary tract inflammation, there are urination difficulties. 1 teaspoon of dill seeds should be added to a glass of boiling water. You can take the cure in the morning before eating after it has absorbed and somewhat cooled. Hypertension. The decoction that follows will assist in lowering blood pressure. 3 teaspoons of powdered dill seeds should be boiled for 10 to 15 minutes over low heat in 300 milliliters of boiling water. After cooling, strain. Start with 50 milliliters and sip the liquid gently and gradually. You shouldn't take this decoction if your blood pressure is normal in order to prevent hypotension. To treat type 2 diabetes, it is advised to consume the following medication in order to normalize blood sugar levels. Take 100 grams of dill seeds, combine them with 1 liter of red dry wine, and simmer the mixture for 30 minutes. Afterward, filter with gauze and ingest 50 milliliters at night. Cataracts and glaucoma. Fresh dill juice is beneficial for the eyes. Place cotton pads on the eye region, often for 15 to 20 minutes after soaking them in it. It is ideal if the discs are at room temperature. Gout. The following recipe will aid in accelerating the excretion of uric acid salts and easing joint discomfort in this illness. 1 spoonful of seeds must be combined with 1 glass of hot water. After the cure has been infused, strain it. Regularly sip the decoction once daily. Keep in mind to adhere to a diet that excludes meat, fried, and fatty meals. Dill for shedding pounds. Prepare this cure if you want to increase your metabolism. Cucumber, non-fat kefir, and 1 bunch of chopped dill are all good additions. You'll notice how quickly the excess weight disappears if you combine all the ingredients and eat a dish like this every night for dinner. Dill can also be added to boiling water to make a wholesome infusion with comparable characteristics for wrinkles and acne on the face. Use this solution to cleanse and rejuvenate the skin. Pour a glass of boiling water over 2 teaspoons of crushed dill. Give the mixture an hour to infuse. When the solution has cooled, use cotton pads dipped in it to often clean the skin on your face. This procedure reduces facial edema and gives you a more youthful appearance. For intestinal irritation to promote lactation, nursing mothers should routinely consume 1 gram of ground dill seeds before meals while drinking adequate water to increase milk supply. This treatment also aids in removing intestinal inflammation, dill's negative effects, and its contraindications. Every treatment has certain applications or limitations. You need to be aware of some details in order to prevent injury to your health. Here are several instances where dill usage needs to be restricted. When there is a personal sensitivity to this plant or an allergic response, during menstruation, during a challenging pregnancy, when a stomach or intestinal ulcer is exacerbating, as there is a risk of bleeding, when there is low blood pressure, and when there is poor skeletal muscle tone. This plant is generally safe for consumption and has a beneficial impact on the function of several organs and systems because to its high vitamin and mineral content. As a result, we advocate using dill actively in food preparation, cosmetics, and medication. At this point in the movie, you can discover a ton of informative movies about the advantages and disadvantages of fruits and vegetables, as well as illnesses and how to treat them on our channel. Therefore, do remember to click the bell and subscribe to the channel. We would even appreciate it if you gave the video a moniker and shared it with your loved ones. Next to you.